Now that we have met each other and we have worked on these various activity streams, what I wanted to make sure is that we have a common understanding of what we're trying to achieve in the last 2 weeks of R2, which again, as you will know, will be facilitated in the online space. So the two streams that come out of our workshop are you taking forward your individual research designs and your own ambitions to improve your knowledge and experience and skills as a researcher. So there's the individual stream of reflection and working on your own research proposals that will be continuing in the third phase of R2. But then there is also the group activity that we have been undertaking for the second and third day of the workshop, where you work with your peers to come up with a methodology in response to a funding call. So what will be expected of you in the first week is that you meet with your peers and you brush up your proposal in a way that incorporates the feedback that you have gotten in the workshop on your ideas, but also which puts it into a format that you could consider ready for submission. So really we want you to use this week, the first week of the last phase, to brush up those proposals and get them into a format that's ready for submission, which you will be expected to do by the end of the first week. So once you have submitted in the following week, what will actually happen is that you'll be allocated a proposal from the other institution that we're working with, and they will have gone through a similar exercise. So you have submitted your proposal and another group will look at that based at the other institution, and you will get one in return. One of their proposals is going to come your way. So what is going to happen in the last week of R2 and the second week of the online post face-to-face phase is that you'll be looking at one proposal that has been written in response to a research call, and you'll be giving feedback on this. So you will be provided with a rubric, a way of judging general criteria and questions you need to consider in looking at those proposals, and then you'll be judging the proposal on its quality and whether or not it meets the call for research proposals, whether or not it actually matches up with what the potential funder might expect a group of researchers to propose in response to the call. And one other activity that I want to outline in this video is that there is the individual reflection. Of course, R2 is just a small stone, a cornerstone maybe, but a small stone in this, a small stepping stone, so to speak, in your personal development as a researcher. So what we would like you at the very end is to reflect once more about your learning journey and decide how you want to take this learning forward and how to become more proficient as a researcher in your career, and how you want to maybe set time aside for this continuous development of your own research skills. So very much finishing and moving on to the next step of the group activity, but also at an individual level. So what we would really like to see is you being in a position where you have received feedback on your research proposal as a group, but also have received feedback on your research ideas as an individual, that you can then continue to work on and seek out funding opportunities, propose collaborations with other researchers on projects, and so forth. So continue working with your peers, continue working on your own ideas, and continue developing yourself as a researcher into the future. And there will be other cornerstones of R3 and 4 and so on, following on from this, that might help you in the process. So be engaged and stay in touch. Thank you.